Most of you are paralyzed. Not by physical chains, but by a phantom menace. Fear. It doesn't roar, it whispers. It doesn't attack, it erodes. And you're letting it win. You're letting it dictate your choices, shrink your world, and steal your potential. This isn't about managing fear. It's about annihilating it. For too long, you've been told to feel your feelings, to acknowledge your anxieties, to practice mindfulness. That's emotional navel-gazing disguised as self-improvement. It's a strategy for stagnation, not strength. Society has become hyper-focused on comfort, on shielding you from discomfort. This has created a generation conditioned to retreat at the first sign of resistance. A generation afraid of failure, of rejection, of looking foolish. And weakness is a choice. Complacency is a decision. You're not a delicate flower. You're a predator. Or you should be. And predators don't hesitate. They observe, they calculate, and they strike. This isn't about being reckless. It's about overriding the primitive, safety-seeking impulses that were useful when facing a saber-toothed tiger, but are now destroying your life. The truth is, fear is a liar. It exaggerates threats. It distorts reality. It tells you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not ready. It's a phantom pain, a psychological shadow play. And like any shadow, it disappears when you turn to face it. This isn't some ethereal feel-good concept. It's basic neurology. Your brain defaults to perceived safety, but you can hijack that system. You can reprogram your response to fear. The core problem isn't the feeling of fear itself. It's the hesitation after the feeling arrives. That space between recognizing the fear and taking action, that's where dreams die. That's where potential rots. This is where the 10-second rule comes in. It isn't some fluffy self-help trick. It's a deliberate act of willpower, a mental override. It's about recognizing that the initial surge of fear is just a chemical reaction, and then acting before your brain can build a narrative of failure around it. Let's break down where this hesitation comes from, because understanding the enemy is half the battle. Your brain is constantly running simulations. It's predicting the future and preparing you for potential threats. When you think about doing something that takes you outside your comfort zone, your brain immediately starts listing all the ways it could go wrong. You'll embarrass yourself. You'll get rejected. You'll fail. It's not trying to be malicious, it's trying to protect you. But in the modern world, that protection is suffocating you. This is where many people get stuck. They fixate on these potential negative outcomes. They analyze. They overthink. They procrastinate. They talk themselves out of it entirely. They prioritize feeling safe over achieving anything worthwhile. The result is a life of quiet desperation, a slow-motion regret. This is where we introduce principle number 1, the momentum principle. You must understand that motion defeats emotion. Inertia is your enemy. The longer you wait, the stronger the fear becomes. It's like pushing a car. It's hardest to get it moving from a standstill. Once it's rolling, it takes less effort to keep it going. So how do you apply this? You don't wait for motivation. Motivation is a fleeting emotion. It's a lie you tell yourself to justify inaction when it isn't there. You don't wait for courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. You count backward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you move. It's brutal simplicity. The countdown is designed to interrupt the fear cycle. It forces your conscious mind to focus on a task, counting, instead of dwelling on anxieties. It buys you just enough time to bypass the wave of emotional resistance and initiate action. It's a forced override of your default programming. Don't analyze why you're afraid. Don't rationalize. Don't negotiate with your fear. Just count and go. Let's be clear, this isn't about big dramatic gestures. It's about the small, consistent actions that build momentum. It's about conquering the daily battles that chip away at your self-doubt. Want to ask that person out? Do it. Send the text. Make the call. Want to start that project you've been putting off? Open the document. Write the first sentence. Want to hit the gym even though you're tired? Get dressed. Get out the door. And this brings us to principle number 2, the compound effect. Small actions consistently applied produce extraordinary results. Every time you use the 10-second rule, you're not just accomplishing a task, you're rewiring your brain. You're proving to yourself that you are capable of overcoming fear. You're building a muscle of courage. Think of it like lifting weights. One rep doesn't transform your physique, but consistent, deliberate effort over time does. The 10-second rule is your mental weight training. Every time you push through the resistance, you get stronger. Now there will be failures. You'll face rejection. You'll stumble. And that's okay. The goal isn't to erase fear entirely. That's impossible. The goal is to diminish its power over you, to make it a nuisance, not a roadblock. Here comes principle number 3, the reframe principle. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. Rejection isn't personal. It's often a matter of timing or compatibility. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you learned. When you inevitably encounter setbacks, don't wallow in self-pity. Use the 10-second rule to bounce back. Analyze the situation. Identify the lesson. Adjust your approach. And move forward. Resilience is built through struggle, not through avoiding it. Let's address a common objection. But what about truly dangerous situations? This isn't about ignoring legitimate risks. It's about distinguishing between genuine threats and self-imposed limitations. Walking into a dark alley at 3 a.m. is a bad idea, regardless of the 10-second rule. But avoiding a challenging conversation or a new opportunity because of fear? That's a tragedy. Use your judgment. Employ common sense. But don't let fear be the default response to anything that feels uncomfortable. This system isn't magic. It demands discipline. It requires you to be relentlessly honest with yourself. It forces you to confront your weaknesses and step into the arena even when you're terrified. And that's principle number 4, the accountability principle. You are solely responsible for your life. No one is coming to save you. No one will hand you success on a silver platter. You must take ownership of your fears, your choices, and your destiny. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming external circumstances. Stop waiting for the right time. There is no right time. There is only now. The 10-second rule is a tool, but it's useless without your commitment, your resolve, and your unwavering self-belief. Remember this. Fear is a signal. It doesn't mean you should stop. It means you're on the verge of growth. It means you're pushing your boundaries. It means you're alive. Don't waste your life shrinking to fit inside your comfort zone. Expand your horizons. Embrace the challenge. Unleash your potential. So the next time you feel that familiar grip of fear, don't succumb. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. And move. Don't just listen to this and nod your head. This isn't a passive exercise. This is a call to arms. Start today. Identify one thing you've been avoiding out of fear and apply the 10-second rule. Do it right now. Don't let this video become another piece of motivational content you consume and then forget. And let me know in the comments what you did. Hold yourself accountable. Show me you're serious about taking control of your life. Because frankly, I'm tired of seeing so much potential wasted. If you're ready to stop being a victim of your own fear and start living a life of purpose and strength, hit the like button. It's a small act, but it signals your commitment. Subscribe to this channel for more hard truths and actionable strategies for self-improvement. You've been warned. Now go and earn the life you deserve. The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now.